We're working on a typical King Air nose panel. This is off of a F90, and we're going to try to determine the size of the airlocks on this panel. There are 21 airlocks around this panel, and it's on both sides of the nose on the King Air. And I cannot identify the studs from the face because there's paint buildup on there. So my next best option is to somehow measure these studs before I take them out of the panel. And what we recommend is first we sketch out the panel, and we draw the studs as they come around the panel, 21 studs. And I'm going to start at the forward bottom corner, and I'm going to call that position 1 and number them across all the way around to position 21. So I'm going to start with position 1, and I want to measure from the top of the stud to the end of the pin. And I need to measure that on both sides of the pin. And you will find you'll get two different readings. And we need to be as accurate as we can. And so I'm going to log. In this particular one, I measured 484 as a minor and 488 as a major. And I write those numbers down. And I do that all the way around till I've documented all 21 of these studs. And this is what my chart's going to look like. And remember, I'm looking from the inside of the panel out, and so this would be the top, and this would be the forward corner. Forward corner up here, bottom and top. Then Skybolt has made up a chart that converts the airlock charts are going to give you the dimension to the center of the pin, which we cannot measure. So we've added half of the thickness of the pin to get us a conversion chart by using this method. And then I've added 10 thousandths to the buildup of the paint to get a final column, which is going to bring me back and verify what the dash number of the studs that I'm going to replace. And that is typical for any cowling that uses airlocks. It's a very tedious project to try to measure these and replace them, the same parts. And unlike a cam lock, you can't just use a pair of pliers and pull them in and out and size them. You have to press the pin in, and if it's the wrong size stud, now you have to press the pin out and try a different length stud. And unfortunately, that's what we have when we're dealing with these type fasteners.